Hi, this is Richie DeMarco and Denise Butchko with ConstructingYourBrand.com. And today we're going to discuss um, why you can't just pay somebody to do your social media. We get
Yeah,
this question all the time, right, Denise?
we get this question all the time in 57 different shades of gray. Because it is gray, but it's everybody, no, lots of people don't want to put the energy into figuring all this out. And I think we, and both of us, have some pretty strong perspectives on what you can pay someone to do and what you need to invest in learning yourself. Yes?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as much as I just like to throw money at things and make them go away, social media just isn't one of those things.
No, it's really not. It's if you don't understand anything about it, then you're not going to be able to make an informed decision. You will just be throwing money, in which case, part of me wants to say, throw it at me. And yet, what we refuse to do is just do that, to say, yeah, this is what people want to pay for, and let them just write a check and we'll cross the bridge of success. Maybe never. Because this is, it's the equivalent of, you don't need to know how to build your website, but if you don't have any idea what you want your website to do, then somebody could build you anything and it's not going to get you where you need to go.
100%, Denise. And it just for our little niche, we all have designers and salespeople on the road. I mean, we wouldn't send somebody off the street to just go start calling on customers, right? That you don't want that person to be the voice of your company, and she's untrained, she has no product knowledge. So how can you have somebody be the voice of your company on social media that knows nothing about what you're doing or what your company does?
Well, I think that that's a dumb move. I think that you should not do that. Think of your product has a voice now, 24/7, 365. So when you used to be able to run a print ad and it was a beautiful kitchen or a nice white melamine closet with the valet rail, it's not the same anymore. Now the valet rail is talking and the wood is talking and the doors are talking and they're talking all the time all over the place, like da, 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 da. And if you don't get it, if you don't have, I'm not saying you need to be the one doing the tweeting or the one, we just had this conversation, actually making sure the sizes of the image are correct. You can hire that out. But if you don't understand what you're trying to achieve, if you don't have a familiarity with the program, with the platform, then you can't guide that ship. And if you're the owner of the business, if you're the CEO, if you're the VP of marketing, if you're all of those things and a spouse to someone and blah, blah, then how are you going to drive that train when you don't even know where you're going or what the train tracks look like?
Right. Just because, your nephew or your grandson or somebody knows how to use the platform and how to post a picture or how to use it, that does not mean that they know how to, create leads, create interaction, and get people interested about you and your company.
In my second place that I worked when I was designing closets, the owner of that company said to me in a nice way, Denise, just throw enough spaghetti at the wall and something will stick. And a long time ago, that worked. Now you have to pick the brand of pasta, the kind of pasta, the pot, the filtered water, how much salt you're going to boil it in, what texture you want it to be like in the recipe. It's not, you can't broadcast like that anymore. It has to be very identified and very specific. And if you don't even know that you're cooking pasta, I think you could send someone to the store, but you need to give them some instructions. Yeah.
That's right. And I mean, and there are so many of these low cost companies out there that are doing it, social media, very inexpensive, and they're just basically sharing, they have
More
Google search.
stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff that really has no importance to any of your clients or potential clients. And if you don't have a voice that right now, especially, with your customer aging, Facebook, that whole Facebook generation, they're your customers now. And if you don't have a presence on social media, then you're missing out on all of those people for sure, 100%.
Yeah. And so my simple suggestion would be to start looking, and you don't have to think, okay, I'm going to go on, I'm going to create a blog, I'm going to be on Twitter, I'm going to do everything. No. Start, create an account, start watching, start seeing what people do, see what you like, see what you think is smart, see what you think is noise, and then you'll be able to guide somebody from there. But if you don't even have a profile, then forget it. You're throwing your money out the window. And if that really is all you're going to do, I could take your money and not promise you any deliverables. And maybe I should. But I just can't. I can't do it. I can't in the long haul. I'm not going to sell you the easy solution. I'm also not going to sell you the cheap solution. You know, I'm here as you are, and that's why we're doing this, to partner with people who want to roll up their sleeves and who get it and who want to learn, and then figure out what is the best strategy. You know, do I need to bring this into my entire organization? Do I need to bring it to a few people? Here's where I can outsource some of it. No, we need to bring somebody in part-time. This is part of somebody's job. Like all those pieces that need to fit together in the same way that your successful, profitable, well-oiled machine of a business does.
That's right. This is something that your business has to do, and you just have to, you know, spend that time to figure out what the best strategy is to get it across. And, you know, you can have people doing the admin work, but when it comes to the strategic level, just throwing spaghetti against the wall isn't going to work.
Yeah, you'll starve.
Yes, that's right.
Or the pasta will be so crappy you won't want to eat it anyway, which we see a lot on social media.
That's right. I actually just wrote the other day, you know, if you go on social media to shop and purchase things, would you be your customer? You know, if you were looking at your own social media feed, would you be your own customer? So absolutely.
Yeah, so that's my take on it. There's no simple answer. There's no easy answer. And if you found a cheap one, then I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn.
And I'm from Brooklyn, so you know, there is a tree there. Anyway, that is episode number 6 of Constructing Your Brand. Please head over to the website, constructingyourbrand.com, submit your question today, and it may show up in a future episode. Thanks so much. Bye, Denise.
Bye.